Good morning, fam, and happy Thursday to you, and congratulations for making it over the hump of Wednesday again. This is Dr. Tommy Pringle coming to you again with another work week inspirational and encouraging message for today. We spoke yesterday about not retreating and drawing back or moving backwards and back over the path you just passed through to get to where you are. Today we're going to focus on the power of our weapons in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 3 through 5, where it reads, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war against the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, in bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ." So we're reminded that we're not fighting a physical war, but rather a spiritual war that requires spiritual weapons. And Paul tells us that they are considered mighty because they are weapons that we obtain through God, who is the all-powerful one. Let's understand that a stronghold is a well-fortified place or fortress. So even though the enemy may have built a fortress around your mind to hold you into a worldly thinking state, God's weapons are able to pull down that stronghold or fortress that's built up around you. But Paul doesn't stop there. He lets us know that God's power can also cast down imaginations. The enemy may be giving you a false perception of who you really are and what you're capable of by way of an imagination or false image of yourself. God's power is able to cast that down, but not only the imaginations, but any high-ranking spiritual power that brings himself up against the knowledge of God is cast down as well. And the power of God is able to imprison and confine every thought and make them obey Christ. So in knowing and understanding that we have this power at our disposal, that ought to be enough for us to stand and walk and talk and preach and teach and proclaim boldly the infallible word of God. Meditate on that this week and watch God build your power up and strengthen your boldness. I love you with the love of the Lord. Be blessed this week.